Hey loves, it's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. I was on here about an hour or two ago, and I started doing this video. Very telling the reading I was doing. It's about 45, 50 minutes long. No problems the entire time I was doing the video. But I go to post the video, and it won't allow me to post it. I go to post it, and it's looking like it's gonna post, and then all of a sudden it says error message. Whole video is deleted. Whole video I did for nothing. And it just got me to thinking how often that happens, where I would do a video, get some really good information out of the reading I'm doing, and then for some reason the video won't post. When I do videos and it's typically the same stuff keep coming out, I'll let that replay over and over again. When some new information comes out, or when it looks like I'm saying a little bit too much, there's always a problem with the video. And it just got me sitting here thinking how the powers that be kind of have so much control over things. And so here we are thinking we have all this control over the things that we do, the things that we listen to. Sometimes even the things that we say. But you don't realize how much of it is being kind of altered, and you're being kind of baited for certain things. You don't realize how easy it is for them to cut something. And when I say the powers that be, I'm not necessarily talking about the higher ups, although it could be. Because Masons did come out in their video. Um, but I did this because I'm thinking people who do dark magic, people who practice the dark arts. If you aren't covered, if you aren't protected by the Most High, you'd be surprised how much they actually have control over. So, anyway, here I am an hour or two later, and I decided I'm going to do this video again. So I pulled out all the cards that actually came out in the first reading. I just pulled them out from the deck altogether. I started off talking about this guy named Chris Josh I was listening to on IG. And I was allowing y'all to hear his reading. Or he doesn't use cards, actually. He's more like a motivational speaker, but just like a couple of those other people I named in my other videos who don't use cards, he's very intuitive. And so he will speak a lot on what's going on. You'd be surprised how much you may relate to it. So this is the last video.
To see you go homeless. Just because you didn't want to deal. They wanted.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to just a little short clip of this last video. And I say the last video, I don't know, he may have made others before this, but this the video I was actually listening to. Hey y'all. You sure can. This is the video I was actually listening to before I came on and did the first video. So
to see you go homeless. They wanted to see you go homeless. Just because you didn't want to deal with them anymore. And for good reason. They were mistreating you. They were taking you as a joke. They didn't even think you were credible. And they were lying to you, betraying you. They were not loyal whatsoever. And you just had enough. And because of that, they wanted to attack your finances. All because you didn't want to deal with them anymore. So they spiritually attacked your finances for a very long time, using practitioners, trying every single tactic they could think of or find out about. And at the beginning, it did hurt. You did feel it. It did slow the flow.
So it's just a very short clip. If y'all want to go look him up and watch some of his videos, support him, what he does. His name is Chris Josh. That's who I was listening to. It's one of the people I follow on TikTok. A lot of people share his stuff. So make sure you're following the right page if you want to follow him. So you know how people, they'll reshare your stuff and it'll be on their page. And it'll be looking like as if it came from them, because, you know, you have people rarely show their faces on here. So when you see a face, you automatically assume that it belongs to the person who created the page. And that's definitely not always the case. So just make sure you see his little icon right there. Make sure it's the right one, y'all. You can see he follows no one, but he has almost 500,000 followers here, 8.3 million likes. So anyway, it's so funny. I didn't even click on this before. I'm looking at the last couple of videos, say 44,000 and 144,000 on another one. Not at 44 always gives me protection, and 144,000, you all know what that is. So anyway,
and they tried
me always talking about something, or never really knowing why I allow y'all to hear some of the stuff that I be listening to in these videos. It always seemed to come out later on. And so this did. As I was pulling cards, I realized exactly why y'all needed to hear that video. So I'm gonna go through these cards again, and it's the exact ones I pulled already. So if it looks like I'm kind of shuffling through cards and picking the ones I want to pick, these are the exact ones that came out in the reading that they would not allow me to post. I don't know if this one's gonna be posted, to be honest. I don't know if they're gonna allow this one to go through, because it was absolutely nothing wrong with the last one. The signal was fine on it. I couldn't see anything that would have made it say error. And of course, when you get the error message, the whole video goes away. And so, yeah, I just kind of recorded almost an hour worth of video for no reason. And so here it is, an hour or two later. I'm going to go back through it. This, one of the first cards came out right here, Lovers. Could be, Lovers could be these two cards actually popped out at the same time. The Lovers card and this Two of Wands here. I always get from this card, it's like someone is on vacation here. That's what I always get. Someone's on vacation. There's some water here, mountains in the background. And this, whatever she's standing on here, could be like the balcony of a resort, some type of hotel. Could be just a very nice house that's near the ocean and the mountains here. But I always get someone on vacation here. The Lovers popped out with the card, which leads me to believe that two people here, maybe they travel with each other. Whoever these two people are, you can see they are a biracial couple here, interracial couple. Could be of any nationalities here. Somebody could be black, someone could be white, someone could be Chinese, someone could be white, European, um, could be any nationalities here. When I get here, is this person here who's in these clouds is an angel, but I also felt like it was somebody's ancestor who's looking over them here. You can see it's something significant about these mountains because this whatever like cloak or gown she's wearing, it comes off to me as being somewhat of a mountain as well. Whoever this is, I was saying could be someone who does astrology because something about the stars here. This is dark, and it's something about these stars. So someone could do astrology. I just seen 11:11 on the clock on the timer. Whoever this is, the woman is appearing to be fruitful here. You can see she has the tree on her side. The tree has the apples on. And this person here, it's a tree, but it looks more like a burning tree. It's not really a whole lot on this tree. There are leaves, but the leaves appear to be burnt up. There is also a serpent on this tree, which is given don't bite the apple. But what I feel like here is this person, this woman here, may have severely like misled this man into doing just that, biting this apple and joining this darkness here with this serpent here, which we know of as the devil. I do not feel like this man is innocent, and the reason being because I feel like the woman is given illusions of being fruitful, but there's nothing on this. It's like not a lot on this man's tree right here. It actually is given more of like a burning bush type of thing. So I don't feel like this man is completely innocent in this situation, but I feel like these two people could be working together or they could be a couple. And whoever they are to each other is disappointing this angel here. She's disappointed. That's why she's holding her chest. She has her head turned away. There's a person that's very wise with this white hair here. I'm looking for the other card. Temperance was one of the next cards that I had out. First thing I noticed, other than the fact that this could be a Sagittarius here, could be a Sag, could be some other sign here. But Sag is the first thing I was thinking of because that's what this Temperance card is, the Sagittarius. Could be some type of earth angel here. But what I was getting was these red wings. First thing that caught my attention. Same red wings on this angel right here. And so what I kind of get from that is these people are family. And so this person here, who could be a Sagittarius here, could be a male or a female. This one just so happened to be a female, but it could be a male. I feel like this Sagittarius here, this is the family member that may be assigned to this Sagittarius to watch over whatever it is that's going on. But something here is not right. Whoever this is together, they don't belong together, and I can tell because of the way this angel is reacting to it. This is a forced situation here. And whoever it is that does the astrology, I feel like knows that this situation is a forced situation. They know that these people here don't belong together. So I'm leaning towards it could be the woman because that who has this what is appearing to be a fruitful tree, but it's covered by this serpent here. And so what I got from that is this woman knows that she doesn't belong with this person, whoever it is that she's with. So does this angel know. These two people aren't ordained to be together. Doesn't mean that they can't be together, but that's not what was intended for their life. And so I feel like somehow this woman has misled this man right here. Into going down a different path with his life or her life. Take it how it resonates, y'all. When I look back at this card with the Sagittarius or this Temperance angel, who is the family member of this passed over person right here that's looking over them, you notice that there's a path on here. And where does that path lead? Right in the middle of those mountains, which I also felt like that was a mountain. And this Two of Wands here, again, you have the mountains. So that's 3 cards here with mountains on it. Something significant about mountains. I don't know if y'all are vacationing near the mountains. I don't know if you have a home near the mountains, but mountains are significant. Mountains and water is significant because there's an ocean here. This person's dipping their feet here in water. Whoever these people are, according to Chris Josh, which we just listened to, and I say according to him because everything happens for a reason. So like I said, I hit play, and that's what I heard playing as I was shuffling through the cards. And so what he said here was, there is somebody here from your past who pretty much tried to destroy you. This person wanted to see you homeless. And so what they did is they came for your finances here. And they used practitioners, people who are of dark arts, who practice dark arts, to help them to spiritually come for your finances. And so this is not something that you would see with your physical eye, because this was done spiritually, meaning some type of dark magic here is what happened. Because you have someone from your past who want to see you homeless. They want to see you struggle. They're angry that you walked away from them. This could be a friend. This could be someone who you had some type of relationship with. Or this could be a family member who you walked away from. Whoever that is working with this person here. These two people are working together to tear down what it is you built for yourself. I also feel like here, with this Three of Pentacles here, this is someone here who is working very hard. I'm going to try to cover up her little body parts here. This is someone here that appears to be teaching someone how to be you. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what I get here. Somebody's learning how to be you. I feel like it's one of these people in this relationship here. It's like they're trying to take on your energy somehow and say, you could be in like a spotlight here where you are available for people to watch you, and in the process someone is trying to mimic you, and so they're taking notes and writing down everything about you. You're being watched very closely here. As you can see, this person here is drawing this person here as if this is like a muse, but I'm getting, they are wanting to imitate you. They're trying to be who you are, whoever this is. I also get from this, because this woman has no clothes on here, that you could be in a place where people are able to see you in some of your most vulnerable moments. That could mean with no clothes on, and places they are able to see you in places where they shouldn't be able to see you. Or this could just mean stripped down, no filter, exactly who you are. They're able to see this, and they are mimicking you. They're imitating you. Could even be, in some cases, stealing something from you, because they're watching you. Every move that you make, every mannerism, every attitude that you have, your whole essence, you as a whole, being monitored by these people here. This person kind of even comes off as some type of teacher, or could be even some type of scientist or something here. And so you have these people here who are watching you, doing something to imitate you, possibly stealing something from you, may even be copying something that you're working on, trying to make it their own. Doing something behind your back here. This is giving someone's throwing a rock, hiding their hands. You're way over here, going through what it is you're going through, which is these losses. These losses. Financial. Financial losses here could even be because they wanted to see you homeless, like you just heard Chris Josh say. And so this could mean you are losing jobs. This could mean you are losing job opportunities or business opportunities if you were trying to go in business for yourself. This could mean you losing friends because they don't want anyone around you that has the potential to help you while you're going through this loss. It's meant to destabilize you so that you can end up being exactly like Chris Josh said, because they want to see you homeless, whoever this is right here. They want to see you homeless because you have walked away from them. And so I would assume you walked away from people because it would have something to do with emotionally. If this was an ex that you walked away from, you heard Chris Josh say these people were not loyal to you. And so I feel like they weren't conducive to what it was you were trying to build. And so you walked away from whoever that ex was. If this was a family member, you could have walked away from them because they may have been doing something centered around emotions, or just like he said, not being loyal to you. They may have been being loyal to other people. They may have been trying to do something you felt like to hurt you, um, to betray you in some type of way, kind of backstabbing to you. Because you see what they're doing here. So if they started doing this once you walked away from them, you can only imagine what they were doing while you were right there with them. For you to walk away from somebody, these weren't people trying to build you up. That's for sure. So whatever it is that they were doing here, these Five of Swords, doing it again behind your back. This person is blindfolded here. They're tied down, but they're standing in their emotions, which means You may have not known exactly what was happening while you were going through what you were going through, which are these losses that they were intentionally creating for you. And a lot of this was done, again, through some type of dark arts. They were working with practitioners to cause you troubles in your life, financial struggles in your life. They were ending things for you, friendships, partnerships, finances. And so here you are standing in your emotions, not understanding where all these swords are coming from, because these people doing it all behind your back here. Could be a Queen of Wands here. This card popped out and I said this could be like a third party situation here. Third party doesn't just have to be with someone who you were dating or someone you were sleeping with, although it can be. Third party could also be you, your family, and maybe your business that you were working on at the time. And so again, this could be a past relationship, maybe with a Sagittarius. That has something to do with a third party. Definitely somebody here is they're in some type of relationship where people are two different ethnicities or two different races here. Some type of interracial relationship. And so you could have been a third party unknowingly to whatever this is. Or the third party could have been some type of business that you were focused on, that maybe your family wanted you to focus on something else instead of the business that you were focusing on building here. I see here, person here has their head down, working on something here, building something. The city is behind you, and so I feel like you're not a person who was in the city often. You know how people like to say we outside. I don't feel like you are a person that was outside often here because you were too busy behind closed doors working on building something here. But while you had your back turned, building whatever this is, could be a person that works from home, as you can see her. She's comfortable in what she's wearing. While you were working on building whatever this is right here, these people were doing something to tear you down here. This could be you or this could be them, but this is like deception here. This person could be having sleepless nights, which could be you, because now you're suffering from all of these losses. This could be them feeling bad about what it is that they've done. Whoever this person is has blocked off their heart, and they have emotions here, but they push them way back and have their heart blocked off while they are with whoever this is they are with, trying to destroy you. Judgment is about to be called on these people here. You can see here again some more people of all different colors, different nationalities here, which tells me there definitely could be somebody here in some type of interracial relationship. Even with this card here, which kind of speaks of family, so it could definitely be someone's family. Doesn't have to be. This could just be someone from the past. But even here, this is an interracial couple who is about to experience this tower moment here. As you can see, there's also a black and white person here thrown out of this tower here. And that's because of what they decided to do when it came down to you. And so meanwhile, this is you here fighting against all of these people here who've been brought to you by this person or this couple here. These people have been brought to you and they're causing trouble in your life. So they could be paid to do it. They could be people who are part of some type of secret society or cult, which leads me to this Hierophant card, because I always get some type of cult when it comes down to this Hierophant card. Cult, coven, some type of secret society, somebody joining something here. And if you look at the bottom of the card, you'll also see another interracial couple. Something significant about these people here. Also, this cross keys at the bottom of the card always gives me some type of, makes me feel like this is some type of cult here. It's almost like somebody is the head, the leader of whatever this is, and they're giving orders to these people to do something, which I feel like is to come against you, to cause you problems in your life here. Another thing that I noticed on this card is this person is holding a wand. She's barefoot on this card. She's holding this wand, which has some type of crystal at the top of it. We go back. So one of the first cards that came out, you will see that these people are also barefoot. Yeah, they're also barefoot on this card. Definitely makes me feel like these are some type of spiritual people here. Could, again, do some type of magic, but I feel like it's of the dark arts. Someone could even do astrology here. Another thing that caught my attention was the bottom of her foot here. The way the bottom of her feet are so dirty here. You know, we ground ourselves by putting our feet in the dirt sometimes. But again, if these people are doing some type of spiritual things, I feel like they are not positive spiritual things, because they're coming after you. These are people who, like Chris Josh said, they wanted to see you homeless, and so they went to practitioners to help them. These practitioners weren't praying for you. They may have been praying on you, P-R-E-Y here. They weren't praying for you. So you know, whatever kind of magic or spell work they were throwing out was of the dark. Which brings me to this magician right here, which is also a card of loss. She has a wand in her hand. And the first thing I noticed outside of the wand in her hand right here was this pentacle right here, and the way the pentacle is turned. We know this right here, this reverse star right here, is a symbol that we recognize as being the devil and terror. Many other things as well, but that, you know, we recognize that as being some type of devil here. And so we've already seen the serpent wrapped in the tree here. We've already established that they are doing some type of dark arts, not just by the cards that I pulled, but that's exactly what Chris Josh said. Whoever it is, they're working with practitioners to cause you loss. We know this is not of God here. These aren't godly things here. Then the King of Cups came out in reverse here. King of Cups upright normally, as you can see, is a person in their emotions with all of that water, but it's a person who knows how to control their emotions here. Person who has a lot of control over themselves. This is an emotionally intelligent person here. In reverse, this person is overcome by their emotions. They're acting out their emotions in a negative way here. That's who you have coming for you. This person, again, could be in an interracial relationship. Someone who's not the same race as them, the same nationality as them, maybe. They're watching and they are doing things along with practitioners and whoever it is that's being sent your way, because there are people being sent your way to try to cause you losses in your life. Losses of jobs, losses of businesses, loss of relationships here. This person wants to see you suffer because you walked away from them and they're not able to control their emotions. So again, this could be a family member or a person from your past, some type of relationship you had with somebody from your past. It'd definitely be a Sagittarius with that Temperance card coming out. Doesn't have to be, but that's that's what that Temperance card is. Sagittarius could be somebody with Sag in their chart right here. But whoever you are, feel like this Empress right here, this is who they're doing it to. And so you have a man here, his King of Cups in reverse, who is overcome by their emotions here. They don't know how to handle themselves. And so what they do is try to destroy you because they feel like maybe somehow they've been destroyed by you walking away from them. Someone who wasn't a good fit emotionally for you anyway. Because again, what did Chris Josh say? This is a person who was never loyal. And so this may even be a narcissist type of person, because if they were never loyal to you, then how could they possibly be so offended that you walked away from them? This person constantly watches. And again, they're watching you. And not only do they have, it's somebody out there who's trying to imitate you, may even be stealing your work. If you were starting any kind of business, something was just now starting out, which I feel like that's what this is. The beginning stages of something here. You may have been creating a business here. They've been trying to mimic that. And you could even have somebody here trying to mimic your personality, but your business that you were creating, if you have anything that you've written, they're trying to steal that if they haven't stolen it already and passed it off on their own as their own. I feel like, because I said at the beginning this person does some type of astrology, and Chris Josh said this person is seeing practitioners to help destroy you. I feel like this person knows that whatever your destiny holds, it has to do with this Ten of Pentacles here. And that's what they don't want you to have. Therefore, they're doing this behind the scene here. The Justice card came out. You may be receiving some type of justice, because justice it came up in the upright. So you may be receiving some type of justice for this person and or these people, because we know it may have started off with one person, but this one person got with someone who is of the devil, and they're also seeing some type of practitioner here. And so whatever they were, however they were in their feelings, it's been enhanced by whoever it is that they're around, and they're using their position of power here to have other people do things to you. Again, this could even be somebody here who is trying to get in some type of secret society, or is in some type of society, cult, coven. You know, when I always think of those societies, I always get like the fraternities as well. And so it could be someone there. This could be someone who's part of the Masons, Skull and Bones, fraternity, something about a group of people here. And it didn't start off as this group. It started off as one person and their emotions about something here. And it ended up being a group of people here. And so you could be getting some type of justice for whatever this is that is done. You have the Emperor here. Emperor and the Empress. In normal cases, that's a couple. And so that, when I seen 1111 on the screen when we first started, this may be the case where this could have been your twin flame, or either someone who was there pretending to be your twin flame. But whoever it is, whether it was them or not, they did not see you as their equal. That's why this person wasn't loyal to you at the beginning. If this was some type of relationship, they did not see you as their equal. And so their actions probably reflected that. If this is not a relationship, let's say this is family here, this could just be some type of father figure here, or someone who's in an emperor status here. But all of what they've done to create these hardships for you, this was all because they were in their feelings about you walking away from them. Whole heart here. And then lastly, we have this card here, which can be speedy intelligence. Could be somebody coming in fast to tell you something here. Could be somebody coming in fast to try to apologize for something here. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're going to be receptive to whatever this is. Because here you are working on something here at the beginning stages. Just focus on yourself, making yourself better, trying to build your business, whatever it was you were creating here, in the beginning stages of whatever this was that would have potentially led you to this 10 of Pentacles here, which is some type of generational wealth. They knew that. And upon knowing that, this is a person who decided you wasn't going to have that if you weren't going to have it with them. And because you walked away from them, they decided to destroy everything that you were building for yourself. And they started with your finances here. And so if you've lost a job somehow, that was definitely done on purpose here. If you can't seem to find work, that is done on purpose here. If you've lost friends, that is done on purpose here. They don't want you to have any type of help to get up out of the situation, because remember, they wanted to see you homeless. But that doesn't mean to stop at you being homeless.
To get people not to talk to you. They tried to break off all your friendships.
Get up.
They spread lies about you, telling people that you're a liar, you're a cheat, you can't be trusted. When that was the complete opposite. And all they were doing was projecting. All they were doing was telling on themselves. And unfortunately, at the beginning, a lot of people believed that person.
And so that's what you had. People choosing sides here, and they were choosing a side of this person who was all in their emotions about you walking away from them, but they were never right for you to begin with. They never seen in you what they should have been seeing in you. These are people who could have treated you like you were less than to a certain extent here. if this is your family, you walked away from them and they knew what you were destined to have. And so this, you know, they chose to sabotage whatever this was because they weren't going to get it. This is someone who could have definitely been jealous of you. Remember, this card came out where it appears to be you're somebody's muse here. People could have been, again, trying to mimic you, copying you, stealing from you. I said this card could have even been a card of like body politicking here, because what you have is a person who has no clothes on here. And this person here is writing down exactly what it is that they see while other people watch. They're not only watching this person, but they're watching what's coming from this person here. And so this could have been a person definitely talking about you very badly, talking about your body shape, talking about the way she's drawing here. I feel like every single thing about you. But they want to be you at the same time. What it is you're creating, the people that you had around you, they wanted this for them. They didn't want it for you. And so what you have is people trying to tear you out of what it is that you were building and working on for yourself, while at the same time trying to attain it for themselves somehow. And what started off as being one or two people ended up being a whole group of people that you have coming for you. And so you may very well be homeless. You could very well have taken a lot of losses due to this person who was in their feelings, who has sought to destroy you for nothing any more than the fact that they were in their feelings. This is a person who is emotionally unstable here and could have had some type of power here, or maybe even some type of privilege. Something about them enabled them to be able to tell whatever it is that they've told people and have these people believe them. And so they may, because you were in, again, the beginning stages of something, this may have been a person who was already established here. And so if you're just trying to build yourself compared to someone who's already established, then people probably looked at this person for that being already established and feeling like they had no reason to lie. When the truth is, this person was all in their feelings about you not dealing with them anymore, about you having this success that maybe you didn't even know about. Because again, you were in the beginning stages of something. You were so focused here on building whatever this is, whatever it was you were building. This is the card that working here. You were working on something here. And you've had people come in and just kind of take you away from whatever it was you were building for yourself. So whether it's the Sagittarius who started this, some type of ex-lover, or a friend or a family member here, they sought to destroy you because they didn't see themselves as being part of whatever it was that you had going on here. And so they didn't want you to have it. So that's what I have here, y'all. I just wanted to go back through and repeat everything that actually came out. And so we're going to see if this video actually allows me to save it this time. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'll be back.